Welcome to Mind the Snap, the NFL podcast where touchdowns meet tea time.
That's right, we are transatlantic tour guides through the chaos of American football with a proper British twist.
From Wembley to the West Coast, we're breaking down blitzers, bantering about Mr. May, and maybe even explaining what a snap count is.
And don't worry, whether you're a rookie or a seasoned fantasy league legend, we'll get takes hotter than buffalo wings and start sharper than McVeigh's hoodie.
So grab your brew, mind the gap, and most importantly, mind the snap.
So here we go with some of our top 5 headlines of the NFL this week. So what we start with, Ryan?
Let's start with my boy, James Cook. Against the Panthers, he ranked up 216 rushing yards, and get this, that was just in 3 quarters. That's the most by any player in a single game since King Henry's 238 monster yard outing in 2020.
That's crazy, isn't it? And he's getting up there in that same conversation, isn't he, as King Henry? Could he be the successor to the throne?
I mean, if he keeps this up, he will be, yeah. God.
That's just not cooking. That is a full-blown Sunday roast. You Bills fans must be buzzing. And it's that breakout that finally balances that Buffalo's offense.
Hopefully, man. I mean, it's definitely needed. And if he, like I say, if he keeps this up, defences will have to pick their poison. Do you watch Josh Allen, or are you trying to stop Cook on the run? So let's go Buffalo.
Fit, isn't it, that had the Eagles flying high last year.
Yeah.
So on to our second headline here, the trade deadline chaos. Titans, Vikings, Cowboys in motion. And it's that deadline's gone full soap opera. Titans sent cornerback Roger McCreary to the Rams for a 5th round pick. Vikings are hunting for a veteran QB. Or any QB. Anybody. Yeah. It's even a talk of a reunion with Nick Mullins.
That'd be quite cool. I mean, and Jerry Jones is doing Jerry Jones things. The Cowboys are trying to flip future picks for splashy wide receivers. I mean, there's talks about T. Higgins, maybe even Hollywood Brown. I mean, either way, it's all drama.
It always is with Jerry, isn't it?
It is, definitely.
Yeah. So our third headline here, the Jets win. The end. That's the only headline.
Finally! Woo!
First win of the season, and with a trick play. Had the Bengals defenders spinning like on the London Eye.
Yeah, I mean, the ball was handed off to Bryce Hall, who pitched it to Wilson for a 40-yard bomb to Gibson. I mean, it was absolute chaos. And Justin Fields, fair play to him. I mean, he kept it classy post-game. No shade, just smiling, bless him.
Exactly. He's been through the mill, hasn't he? I think he deserves more than he gets here. It's the Bears fans still love him. Even he's wearing green now. Yeah,
I'm happy for him. I mean, it was good. I'm glad the Jets have finally won a game. You don't want to be
I thought it was a great interview afterwards. It was very classy post-game.
Yeah. Headline 4, Barkley's comeback, but it was cut short for him. I mean, he looked vintage against the Giants, 112 yards and a touchdown in the first half of but then boom, gets a groin injury in the third quarter, and he's listed now as week to week.
It's just brutal, isn't it? Every time he flashes that old magic, something pulls him back. So the Eagles fans must feel like stuck in a loop here. But what I've got to say is this our curse?
Yeah, maybe.
But it's like last week we praised, we said that he needed to step up, and he did. So then we posted on social media that he's back, when he wasn't.
Maybe we over-egged him. We made him work so hard he got an injury.
Exactly. Yeah. It's yeah. So let's move on to a lighter note, shall we? With the headline 5, Lululemon have dropped their NFL apparel.
Nice.
Yeah, it's all 32 teams, including your Bills and the Bears. Now some stretchy pants to go with your stylish merch.
That's good. So I can wear some yoga pants with some tailgating if I want now. I did see the Bills hoodie though. I mean, it's got thumb holes and a zip pocket for keeping your wings in there. That is peak. I am loving that.
Yeah. And the Bears gears look slick too. I like the colours. It might help me stretch out after another fourth quarter collapse. Yeah, so those are your headlines for this week. John's next section where we have a special guest, Sam, joining us.
Welcome back, Snappers. We have a special guest joining this week. Welcome to the show, Sam. Sam, how you doing, mate?
Hi guys, thanks for having me. Yeah, all good here in Cardiff.
Yeah, I hope you've got some better weather than we have here. It's beautiful rain.
No, terrible here, but it's Wales, so it's what you're expecting, so can't complain.
Exactly, yeah. So we looked at the office today at 3 p.m. and it was dark. It was depressing.
But it was nice having kick-offs at 5 o'clock this week, so I'll take the...
Yeah.
That was
it wasn't so much it was having the 9 p.m. ones at 8.
8, I know.
That was the...
I don't really get into bed to watch that kind of 9:30 kick-off, and I was like, it's too early to go. It's too early.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, it was nice, especially like the later games and stuff.
Yeah.
Being able to watch some of that was good.
How's the week been? You've obviously been a Chiefs fan there. You've had this week than you have.
Yes, obviously considering how the season started, I didn't think we would kind of be in this position now. But yeah, I mean the last 2 weeks in particular have been great. I thought this Bills game coming up would be dangerous for the Chiefs, but I think it's really even going into it now. I probably can't really call it. So yeah, exciting time, I think.
What got you into the Chiefs, Sam? What made you follow the Chiefs?
I would say it was probably Patrick Mahomes coming through that second year, getting that starting jersey. I didn't really have a team. I followed football, watched the Super Bowl, loved it. Never really had a team. Never had a team, like a player I could cling on to. And then I was watching him, and I was like, I'll support him.
Was it the Welsh connection there with the old Jonathan Edwards, who used to do the little thing with his fingers before he used to jump for triple jump?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, his little. I'm assuming that. I know Patrick said that's when he gets into like his zone. I think he does it every week now. It's probably, I think he's overdoing it a little bit, but
it relaxes your muscles there. So when you do that,
so yeah, it probably makes sense. But yeah, I always thought he was amazing to watch. There was breakout years in particular, and just kind of clung on to that. He's now turned into a superstar, and everyone goes, "Oh, Chiefs fan for the glory," all that sort. But I was there just before, so.
No, we'll let you off then.
Yeah. What do you think? So he's not your traditional quarterback, is he? Really? You look at Josh, and he's an athlete, isn't he? Josh Allen is a 6'4", whatever, built athlete. You look at the way Lamar plays. Everything is not mechanical, but they're like bulldozers, and everything is kind of a little bit awkward, isn't it? Sometimes. The way these little flick passes is...
What, with Mahomes now?
Yeah, it's like... Yeah. You're looking at everyone looks at quarterback and they see the Tom Brady doing the stance.
That's what... I mean, Big Ben, Tom Brady, that's what I grew up with. This kind of static general of the pitch. And then that's what Mahomes came through and I was like, who is this guy? And I get like... The way he's slinging it, like the underhand throws, I'd never seen anything like it. I was coming in with a limited knowledge, but I'd never seen anything like it, and I was like, I'm going to watch this guy every week, and that's where that came from.
Cool, man.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's how he can do what he does, and you can't teach that.
No, I think you're seeing it in the league more now, though. You're seeing the creativity more because you need to. You can't just be that standstill general anymore. The league's moved on.
Even a technique, isn't it? You can't teach his technique.
No.
You can teach what kind of his movement and things. It's that age-old soccer scenario of Ronaldo, Messi.
Yeah,
Messi is just there. It's ingrained. That's like Mahomes, isn't it? And then you've got Ronaldo, who is a physical specimen who's worked his socks off to be the best.
Yeah.
And you get some of them QBs fall in those two camps now, don't they? It's the one that's just got that vision, the one that's just got that, sees those moments and can go.
Yeah, it's weird because we've got so many different styles in the league, but I would say Lamar Jackson does my head in watching him. like Mahomes gets himself into trouble, but at least he throws the ball. And sometimes I'm watching him, I'm like, oh, just give the ball to someone else.
Definitely, yeah.
But, I am a big Lamar fan, though. But
I don't know why there's sometimes
this season he can't keep running his way out of trouble.
No,
he's going to get injuries as he gets older.
So, like, I don't know whether it's a frustration with the rest of the team. Like, you saw it with Justin Fields a few weeks ago. I think it was in London, and he just had nowhere to throw it, so tried to...
Yeah.
I think it's... So what got you into NFL specifically? Not just the Chiefs, just what got you into thinking about NFL?
Definitely would always watch the Super Bowl growing up. I think that's quite common here. Video games when I was younger.
Yeah, we're all Madden.
Yeah. Probably Madden.
Back to the Mega Drive, we are.
Yeah. Madden 2005, 4, 5, I reckon.
Yeah.
Because after, like, I would say that's the only way to learn the game without sitting down and watching every play. To be fair, the commentators now are great; they explain everything. But if you were a stranger coming in, you'd look at this and go, "Oh, this is too much." Like,
so funny you say that, because everyone who we've had on from the UK has pretty much said, like, in the early days of getting to know it, they played Madden or they played NFL Blitz. I think was like the other game.
Street, NFL Street. I don't think the rules weren't particularly spot on, but that's such an easy in to understand a bit.
That'd have been about the time, wasn't it, that you and friend of the show Gilly got into it, wasn't it? About 2005.
It was all those days, back then, yeah. So
over in the Middle East with playing
playing a bit of Madden.
So that's what got you into the NFL. So what's your welcome to the NFL moment? When you realise that it's like, this is for me. I want to stay up until 5 a.m. I want to forget every other sport, and this is my moment.
I've got one moment that always sticks out to me, and it's the Philly special, Nick Foles. And again, watch the Super Bowl every week, and it was just like this play that I'd never seen anyone pull before. And I was like, is that even legal? Like, I didn't know. Because again, so Tom Brady's not doing that. Like, it was something that I was like, I didn't even know that was possible. Quarterbacks playing wide receiver. And I was like, right, I need to get into this sport because it's that, like, almost opened my eyes. And yeah, I've kind of loved it ever since.
Well, I'll make one of our previous guests, Leo, that'll make him happy, won't it?
It will do, yeah. He'll be happy with an Eagles win. But I think that's like that's the second time someone's had the same NFL moment as well, watching that got him into it. That's cool.
Yeah.
I've watched that clip back many times since, because it is, you can't believe it. Like, especially like Super Bowl, 4th and goal. Like, just take the points and move on, surely. And it was and it was like an on the field call as well, which was wild. Definitely wasn't pre-planned.
Yeah, so mine's not a Super Bowl, that aspect. So mine's the OBJ catch. That was my...
that one there?
Yeah.
That was my moment. That was, for me. Yeah. That was, what was yours, Ryan? I can't remember what you said.
I don't know if I've not really thought about my own moment before, so...
I think the moment you're getting to NFL, I think, is when the Bills win the Super Bowl, so...
Yeah. This year, I can't look to the end of the season already.
So I think you might have to take up baseball.
Well, talking about Super Bowls then and predictions, Sam, we'll start with firstly the Chiefs, but maybe it's a similar prediction. Well, what do you think is going to happen for the Chiefs this season?
Chiefs Bills in Buffalo for the AFC. Last ever game in the Highmark.
Yeah.
Like, that's got to be a Buffalo win, surely.
So I reckon those tickets will be as expensive as Super Bowl.
Yeah. So,
but the thing is, I don't. But that'll only be because the people who up Buffalo, who go there every week, will just say, "Okay, I'll only sell this ticket if you can clear my mortgage."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
so that is my Buffalo to beat Chiefs at the Highmark.
So with that, you've got that you're going to sneak through rather than then continue powering from it is now and taking the home draw? You think you're too far behind?
Yeah, I do. And I just don't think I don't think Colts have got it into like hold on. So if Chiefs get that far, it's not going to be easy for sure. I'd expect Buffalo to improve a little and then play at home. That's my prediction.
You are my favourite.
We'll see how it goes. And then I'm thinking Lions, Rams in the NFC.
That'd be a good game, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be.
Probably
that'd be explosive.
Probably Rams to win that, I think.
Yeah.
And then probably Rams to beat Buffalo.
I mean, that'd be like my dream final. That would actually, obviously, being a Bills fan. And Sam, you must be like reading my mind, because I always laugh on this podcast when we do it. I'm like, I've got quite a lot of love for the Rams. I must say it almost on every podcast that we do.
Yeah.
I love the Bills as my team, but to play the Rams, if we lost, I'd be like, oh, never mind, we lost to the Rams.
We chose the Bills, didn't you? And then all of a sudden you changed work, and now you go to LA more.
Yeah.
So,
even as a Chiefs fan, I wouldn't be mad at losing to Buffalo in that context.
Yeah.
Because it would be good for them to have that sort of winning season. But
it's also
on the day, my mind would be different.
Yeah. You've got to, is it 6-8 or 5-7? Getting to your conference championships?
Well, for the Chiefs, that'd be,
Chiefs,
it would be. Yeah.
So that's nothing to be sniffed at, is it? You're taking 3 rings from that. So it's 50-50 almost on what you on that achievement. So
it's good. So what you actually going for, Sam? A Rams Super Bowl win?
A Rams Super Bowl win over Buffalo is my current prediction.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, that's I think that's a new one for our list. That is there. It's
first Rams prediction.
So before you change your mind, there, Sam, I'm going to lock it in. Once it's locked in here.
Is this recording? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to lock it in here, and you are going to be
the only pick for the Rams. Cool.
Well, they're my second pick as well. So you're not alone there. I'd have them as a second pick.
They're my 14th pick. So I'm not going to go through them.
There is a point where obviously teams like Detroit haven't, like you saw it last year, they just folded.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're any better this year, but having not been to the Super Bowl, there's that pressure. Whereas, when did Rams win? When did Aaron Donald get his ring?
Oh, not that long ago, was it?
No. So I think a lot of that squad's still there.
Yeah, but still quite a lot of the organisations are still part of that.
So they'll know what they have to do to get there.
Plus, a lot of the players who are not there and retired are still part of that. You think like Jason Kelce and the Eagles there, being able to come back to the team and give their speeches. Just same as like if Travis or Mahomes retired, they'd be able to come back.
Never happening.
Yeah. You've got Travis at 87 and Mahomes at 82, still finding 1,000 yards a year.
Yeah.
Just got his Zimmer fame. Yeah, but I call him Granddaddy Mahomes.
Yeah,
just the last thing, because obviously he's so dynamic. The day he loses his legs, and his game, it will be tricky. Because I'd be sad to watch, but also I don't know how his game changes.
He changed his games 3 times in the last 5 years, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, because everyone kind of sussed him out.
Yeah. If you look at Mahomes now, he's working with his coach that they have a specific body fat percentage he wants to have now, so he can take the hits and absorb it.
Because the hits are coming.
Yeah.
They know that the rush game really hurts the Chiefs.
Yeah.
The O-line's got to be. It has been better the past couple of weeks, but the O-line's got to be better. Got to protect him.
Yeah.
So I mean, last 2 weeks have been better.
Well, save your predictions because we'll keep them for the next section. But Sam, do you want to give us give everyone a plug of what you do and where everyone can find you online?
Yeah, so Sideline Sportswear, that's my creation. I only really started about 2 months ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it is brand new to me. It was just a passion for... It's mostly ice hockey and NFL, that's... and just all the gear and stuff that goes with it. And like you'll know as sports fans how hard it is to get good gear over here. And then even the brand new stuff is just not well made.
Generic.
Generic. Yeah.
So every team's got the same colour, but we just put one logo on it. Change the logo. All the hats are the same. Everything's it. But...
So I was kind of like looking for stuff for myself, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I don't support that team, but that's cool. I would wear that. And then I was like, well, if people are buying it, people are selling it, I'll just have a go at kind of buying and selling and getting some bits and cleaning some stains off, and that's kind of all it is. Which I'm really enjoying. It's not really like a big profit making thing. It's just trying to often source what people are getting rid of, because there's always unwanted stuff out there, or go into a vintage shop or a car boot sale of stuff who don't maybe people don't know the value of what they've got, or they don't appreciate it, which is fair enough. And then just trying to give it a bit of love and then move it on to the right person. That's it, really.
Cool, man. And where can they find you? Where can they find that, on all platforms? Or?
So currently on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, X, and then we do all the sales through eBay.
And that's your handle, is it? Sideline Sports, or is it
Sideline Sportswear?
Yeah. So
that on all four platforms there you'll find it.
Yeah, cool.
Cheers. You know where to go.
Yes, I'd like to join us for this section here. If you want to stick around, we'll jump into predictions shortly.
Welcome back, Snappers, and let's have a look at the Week 8 fixtures. So we'll start with the Chargers and the Vikings. So Chargers 37, Vikings 10. Total domination from the Chargers on Thursday night.
Oh, man. Justin Herbert, surgical. 21 and 26 passes for 227 yards and 3 touchdowns. And then adding to his game, 62 rushing yards. So
I think his whole game's gone up a level this season.
Yeah, he's... but when he hasn't got the pass on, he's keeping those drives alive.
He's definitely keeping the Chargers going this year. I mean, even rookie running back Vidal, I mean, he posted 117 rushing yards as well. And he got himself a tutty as well. So they're looking good, the Chargers, so far.
I think the most impressive aspect is that the Chargers, the offense, never punted. That's incredible. They're converting 8 out of 10 third downs.
Obviously shows the confidence they have in Herbert, and obviously on the O-line to get it done, because it's ballsy.
It's awesome. If you're not punting, you're controlling the possession, you're controlling the clock, aren't you?
It's working. Obviously, by that scoreline, it's working. So,
100%.
If you see a team failing to convert thirds and fourths, and then they lose 40-0, you go, that tactic's not working for you. But
And all fair, like Minnesota's defense, they were not generating any pressure really. I mean, their offense held to 3 points until the fourth quarter. They did get a tutty through Addison though, but a bit too little, too late for the Vikings at that point.
I'm not surprised the defense must have been exhausted, being out on the pitch for that long.
100%. Exactly. Yeah, they didn't.
Oh, not again! Jesus Christ! You don't want to punt this one? No. Punt?
We're going for it.
No, please punt. Yeah. So from a fairly routine win there, we moved to a scoreline which flattered, I think, for me, after watching the game. The Ravens 30, the Bears 16. So the Baltimore snapped the 4-game losing streak against the 4-game winning streak of the Bears.
I said to you last week, if the Ravens really wanted to turn their season round from where they did, this is probably a game they needed to win. And they've got games coming up now with Lamar slightly coming back now. I think they're saying he might be back for the Dolphins game this week. This has got to get, that game had to get the Ravens going. I mean, Tyler Huntley stepped in for Jackson. He delivered. 17 out of 22, 186 yards, and thrown for a tutty himself. Good win for the Ravens.
He's never going to remove Lamar as QB1. but
not.
A little bit of pressure is not the worst thing.
No, it's all hail King Henry again, though, isn't it? It's Derrick Henry remembered that he didn't have to fumble, though.
No.
Yeah, two scores and a lot of tough yards. I did think that the scoreline flattered the Ravens. It's the Bears were sharp all over. They couldn't convert in that final third. It's so frustrating. Must be so frustrating for Caleb. It's throwing well, 285 yards.
But so you said someone like I said, King Henry, can just get it done, and historically has just got it done in those moments, and you can see that sort of difference in quality.
Oh, it is, yeah. When you've got I rate Swift. DeAndre Swift is a great running back. King Henry is elite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's a difference, isn't it? That next level is just it's a chasm, isn't it? It's every one of these players in all 32 teams are terrific players.
What I like about it, we moaned about him last week saying it had gone off the boil, did he? And then this week he flies in with two, so like, all right.
He must have been listening. Gone, I'll show them.
Well, yeah, like,
exactly. Yeah, we want to shout out, Derek. Come on. Yeah.
But the defense was good for the Ravens. Yeah, the D was good for the Ravens. I mean, they held the Bears 6 points through three quarters, and they sacked Williams a couple of times as well. So good win for the Ravens.
Exactly. You can start to see the change in the offense and the O-line for the Bears. It's too early. I think next year when they've had a full year with the new recruits and the new coaching, and they'll really turn it on. I think next year.
I do like Caleb. I think he has potential to be an elite franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
And I hope he gets there because he's good to watch. But like I said, not there yet.
No, it's difficult, isn't it? I think if he'd have gone to the Ravens, for example, imagine the weapons he's got there, or he'd gone to the Bengals with their weapons, with the Jamar Chasers, with us. It could have been different.
Again, like if he goes in as QB2, gets a few years to develop, there's no pressure. He's in like starter, and it's almost like, right, you have to deliver. And the Bears are a massive team as well, so it's pressure day one.
100%. Yeah, they'll come back from that. It's not like they've had a good season, haven't they, so far? The Bears.
Oh, massive! Yeah, 4 wins in a row. It's like this time last year when they went on that horrendous run and didn't win any games.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah. So should we skip the next one?
Oh no, the Bills are back, baby. The bye week's gone. We've given the Panthers a whooping. James Cook absolutely exploded this week.
Oh, 216 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns.
Jesus.
That's crazy. And a 64-yard to open the game up.
Yeah. I mean, Josh, he didn't throw like massive yards this week. 163, got himself some tuddies to go in. He ran for 2 himself as well. Become the first QB in NFL history with 40 games of both a passing and rushing TD. Good little stat.
He is dangerous though, isn't he? When it's not on, he can just take it himself.
Legs, isn't he?
Which is like you're on about teams having dual threats. He is a one-man dual threat.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's the thing. It's okay only throwing 163 yards and 1 touchdown if it's a close, tight game. But the fact is that he's got that and 2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's as we talked about the King Henry. That from Josh is a elite level.
Yeah, it definitely takes Bills to another level.
Yeah,
and like you see, it doesn't have to be about him every week.
No,
it doesn't have to be the Josh Allen show. If they've done their work and they've gone right, they're in the air. It's not going to work for us. Let's keep it slants, easies, and on the ground, and it works. And there's nothing wrong with that.
That was 100%. You know, I listened to an interview with him after the Panthers game today, and they were saying, "Oh, whether we all struggling with passing through the air," and he was like, "Oh, I just couldn't get my feet. I weren't trusting my feet." We went, But then we have someone like James Cook who I can give the ball to, and he was on fire. So he goes, and he said, "We're a team. We win as a team." Yeah. So
it's Panthers struggled, didn't they? No Bryce Young.
No.
Andy Dalton's not the answer, is he?
Not in the long term for the Panthers. No, I mean you could tell they missed a bit of Bryce Young this week. I mean the home form for the Panthers this year, I think they've won 3 out of 3 until the Bills came this week. So I mean they've improved from last season as well. But the Bills will be happy to get a win back on the board, get that confidence in, ready to beat the Chiefs next week.
You won't beat in 2 weeks, Ryan.
Yeah, exactly. 2 weeks unbeaten.
Yeah, I'll be at one by. Yeah. Then we had a little bit of post-game drama with Dion Dawkins and Ashawn Robinson.
Yeah, I think after you've had a game like that, if it's not gone your way, it gets heated, doesn't it? We've all been there.
A little bit of handbags in there. We do like a bit of handbags.
We've all lost the five-a-side, so
exactly.
Exactly. It's so on to what I build for me would have been the game of the week: the Eagles and the Giants.
Obviously, straight up bad news. Cam Scarborough. You could see Jackson Dart was heartbroken.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it looked, judging by the photos, it looked really nasty.
It did, yeah, it did look nasty. And he's, like I say, he's been a revelation this year. Like everyone's loving him at the moment, aren't they, Scarborough? Like he's definitely him and Dart as a combo, definitely giving the Giants a lot of hype.
Yeah, which is great. But yeah, I don't really know what happens from here. I think his season's over. That's a given.
Yeah.
And just hopefully he comes back, I don't know, bigger and stronger, as equally mental. That would be nice.
Yeah.
So, he did bring that dangerous element.
Him to come back out with one of the boots on.
Yeah.
For a second there. Yeah. Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach. Yeah.
Fourth and 1, just put him in.
Yeah.
Big space boot on. No. Yeah. I wouldn't put it past him at all. No helmet, space boot.
I'll just go for it.
But I think it was return to form for Mr. Hurts. We're throwing this around now with that elite badge. But these are the ones we've given here. Jalen Hurts is in that elite category. He is up there with, to me, it's him, Mahomes, and Allen. And as Jackson, maybe. Jackson. I know you're not the biggest fan, Sam, but I think his numbers give him elite status.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. In that sense, I think I'd be frustrated watching him if he was my quarterback.
Yeah.
Because, like we're saying, Josh Allen, if it's not working in the air, he doesn't make it about him. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl, prime example. We don't need to sling it everywhere to make it happen.
Yeah.
And I just think Lamar Jackson sometimes puts it on his own shoulders, which is admirable.
Yeah.
But it doesn't need to be done. No. I can't remember what week it was this week, but it was...
When you've got King Henry next to you, literally a yard from you.
Was it against the Chiefs? And he kept throwing it and everyone's going, Derrick Henry's right there.
Yeah.
So...
It's like the elite... Yeah. If you went to Wikipedia and looked up running back, they would just show you Derrick Henry.
So there's sometimes like that takes away from his game for me.
Exactly.
If we're looking at that top level.
Yeah.
But talking of running backs there, it's Saquon Barkley had a return. So we had the again another one last week that we
we slated them last week.
It's
working. This halftime team talk's working really well.
It was Saquon or Sagon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we had to throw a quick apology almost with Saquon Barkley, as he is.
He was on fire this week, wasn't he?
Immense. But unfortunately for him, it's his best performance of the season ended in injury.
Yeah. Have they actually said if he's out long term, or have they mentioned if he's back for this week?
The Eagles always coy, aren't they? Because they always show the players at training.
Yeah.
Even if they're injured. So Hurts the week when he was injured, a little bit before he was there, and Dallas Goedert was not going to play, and he played. So it's a little bit mind games, isn't it, from the Eagles?
Yeah.
They took him off in the third quarter, so that's precautionary, really. But we'll see, yeah. But Dallas Goedert stepped up to play, didn't he? Yeah, he big target.
National Tight End Day as well, apparently, was on Sunday, and he comes in with 2 studies, so he'll living the dream on Sunday for him.
Exactly. Well, living the dream for me and my fantasy team. so I had to drop my 4 best players in my fantasy team. So I was drawn. It was me and Ryan on Sunday. My 4 best players were so I had 4 players from the Lions.
Okay.
All out.
Nice.
So I had to scrabble around trying to get some replacements from what was left.
Got your best ever score.
And yeah, the fact is that if Ryan would have beaten every other team in our league.
Yeah.
With his score. And I whooped him.
Yeah.
With the patched up. Yeah. But that was down to the wire, wasn't it? With I had some players on touch and go whether they're going to start or not. Like I had no more moves or no more.
Yeah, there's no more you can do at that point. You just go there.
Yeah, I know. So I had Lamar Jackson as my only player on the bench.
Okay.
And I weren't going to put him back in the pool. Yeah, so had a good win there. So
well, good win for the Eagles as well. I mean, they'll take that after losing to the Giants early on in the season. So
I thought their defense stepped up.
They were on it this week.
Yeah,
they were on it.
It's funny because it doesn't feel like they're in that Super Bowl conversation this year.
No.
I don't know what it is. Like we were obviously discussing it earlier.
Yeah,
they're not coming to the front of my mind.
You think, are they? No, I'm with you.
No.
And we've said this. A lot of people have said it every week, pretty much. Like you don't think of the Eagles, and all of a sudden they're there.
No. So, again, we discussed teams not coming alive to the playoffs. That you would imagine they'll be there, and then it's a different game. So they're just kind of quietly going about their business.
Yeah, they've had a few different dimensions this year, and as a statement win for them after the loss to the Giants. They changed things, so that's good coaching there. Dart had too much freedom in the first game.
Yeah,
he was sacked 4 times this week.
Defense were on him this week.
Yeah, so they kind of really stepped up their game on that aspect.
Season over for the Giants.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, if the Giants had Scatterboo rest of the season and Neighbours. But I could see them sneaking a wild card.
Yeah, those are 2 massive losses.
Yeah,
that 3 next year is going to be exciting.
Yeah,
Dart, Neighbours, and Scatterboo. That's going to be, and then whatever they bring in from the draft is going to be exciting.
I mean, Dart's got a brutal couple of weeks coming up.
Yeah,
because he's got no one.
No one to aim for now.
Yeah. So yeah, no one to get him out of jail in that sense. So yeah, those sacks will keep coming for sure.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a sore one until the off season.
Yeah. If you're talking to sacks, let's move on to the Texans and the 49ers.
Wow.
The Texans 26, 49ers 15.
Yeah. I mean, did anyone probably see it? I mean, we did say it was probably a bit of a flip, like the Texans could probably pull it out, but they stunned the 49ers with a complete team effort in this one.
Yeah. It's like someone we've not talked about really for this whole season is CJ Stroud. How he's not in conversations and things, but it weren't so much that he threw for over 300 yards and 2 touchdowns. It was that he spread the ball to 9 different receivers.
That's what you want. That's what you need in it to try against a team of that caliber they're against. That's well done, CJ Stroud.
And on our sacks there, it's that Texans defense sacking Mac Daddy 5 times.
I mean, they're injury ravaged, aren't they? The 49ers. To be getting the wins they have been getting, fair play to them. But
I do feel 49ers start of the season, they were in a contention conversation. That's long gone, surely.
Yeah,
they're nowhere near that level.
But I think they're playing their 4th team, aren't they? Almost in terms of
they have got so many injuries, which is sad for them because they got some cracking players there.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Good win for the Texans.
Yeah.
And I like CJ Stroud. I felt like he kind of exploded on the scene, and now it's less. People are talking about him less because he's just the Texans quarterback, and that's kind of he's expected to do these good things.
I think the Texans conversation turned more towards their defense, didn't it? they grind things out, and they were hard to beat, and they were compact, and they didn't give many yards away. So I think that kind of took away from actually CJ Stroud's throwing some good numbers. Yeah. And talking of some good numbers here, the Bucks and the Saints. What do you think of Andy Nelson, Ryan?
He was pretty much everywhere, weren't he? Yeah. He was insane, literally. He got a pick six, 2 sacks, and he forced a fumble as well. So he was all over it for the Bucks this week.
Yeah, and it's and again, Bucks there. I know it's the Saints, and it should have been a lot higher score. Really, they just managed it.
Yeah,
Mayfield kept it ticking over. That was a very efficient game by him. Didn't have to chase it. Didn't have to risk anybody getting injured. Didn't have to risk any unnecessary plays. Just
sensible. Yeah, was like just get the win. That's it.
Exactly. Coming off the loss from the Lions the week before, like we're playing the Saints team, we should be beating. Let's just get the win.
Yeah, do the basics right, and just move on, and that's it.
Yeah, I think that Antoine Winfield's looking good, isn't he?
Oh yeah, I mean he had a fumble recovery, didn't he, and an interception. So he's having an all-pro season he is at the moment, which fair play to him again. Beers on that man this week.
Exactly. Yeah. And one man you do feel sorry for, Spencer Rattler.
Oh, it's just not going for him, is it?
It's so hard, isn't it? So you could be Josh Allen or Patrick Mahomes going to the Saints at the moment. What are you throwing to?
Yeah, there's no weapons.
Yeah. How are you going to rush when your O-line's not making you any space?
Yeah, it's hard for him in the minute, but never mind. Good win for the Bucks. They'll take it. They're looking good, the Bucks. They're in that contention thing as well, so they're not a team anyone will be playing at the moment, I don't think. So
Baker's been there and done it at that high end. So again, when you're on about game management, getting into the playoffs, that's where you'll see that level up. And like he's been there and done it. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, Bucks look good.
Yeah, I think he's proven now. He's in that second tier, isn't he? We talked about the elite, and we got the 4 in the elite. I think for me, and then that second tier, kind of him, Goff, and some others in the conversation. And then you have the ones that are chasing those. I think that's the
And it's a fair assessment.
Exactly. Yeah. So that wraps up this section from looking at last week's review.
Welcome back, Snappers. We have a look at Week 9 fixtures. And Lee, what are we kicking off with?
We've got the Baltimore Ravens, the Miami Dolphins on Thursday night. So Baltimore look like they may have Lamar Jackson back. He was listed as a full participant last week.
That's good. That'll be a good boost for the Ravens if he does come back this week. But on a plus side for the Dolphins, they finally won a game. So at least they're coming back off a win, which is good for them. Maybe they're going to turn it around, but I guess consistency is key now for the Dolphins coming into this week.
Yes, it's not the week for the Dolphins, I don't think.
No.
Looking at that, it's like can Baltimore's offense now start to really get back to full throttle?
Yeah.
We've got Henry looking good. I mean, even a half fit Lamar gives him some attention.
Massive, yeah.
But the game is in Miami though, so does that give the Dolphins a bit of a boost? But to your point there, Lamar is back. It is the Dolphins, and they are playing the Ravens.
And the weather's not going to be great. So the whole Caribbean area and everything's hit by hurricane at the moment, and Florida's been soaked in rain. So it's going to be more of a Baltimore temperature than it is a Miami.
Sam, being guest this week, who are you picking to win this one?
Ravens. Yeah. There's not even a second thought about it.
Yeah. There's not even any commentary, just, the Ravens.
Yeah, just Ravens,
Ravens. I mean, I like A-Chain and co. Do I think they're going to beat the Ravens this week? No. It's a Ravens for me.
And I think that the Ravens, and especially Lamar, they want to be getting their season really kicked off now.
Yeah.
I think from now till the end of the season is the key part, isn't it? So
yeah, you either got to take it seriously now, or it's like time will run out on them. So yeah,
they got to start winning games.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's a clean sweep across the board there for the Ravens. So we're going next up there. So next on the line is the Vikings and the Lions.
I mean, the Lions are on some hot form, aren't they, at the minute? I mean, after they lost in week 1, and I was like, oh, maybe they're going to struggle a bit this season. Now they're just whipping everyone. It doesn't help for the Vikings now, does it? Now, like, obviously, I don't know if McCarthy's back this week, but if Carson Wentz is out now, they've got issues at QB. The O-line's not been great. I think it's going to be a hard game for the Vikings this week.
So you reckon that they're going to be I think they're going to be punting from 1st and 10.
They might have to at this rate.
Yeah, it's. I think it's just going to be. There's nothing there to protect any QB, even if they have one. They can pick some Chad Powers off the street.
The Lions have got so many weapons, haven't they? Like with Gibbs, like Brown, Jared Goff on his days up there with the best in the league. Oh, I mean, I just think they're going to be too much.
Just be too much. That's it. Just on both sides of the ball, just too much.
Yeah.
So,
Sam, what are you going for? Or have you? I think we all know the answer, probably.
Yeah, Lions. If we go 0-2 on these first predictions, that'd be shocking.
It would be. Yeah.
It'd be something to talk about, really. We'll have it back on next week to talk through your thoughts on those.
On how wrong we were.
Exactly. And another one here, if you didn't know the geography of America, you would probably think these are both Texan teams here, with the Broncos and the Texans.
Yeah, I mean, Broncos, are they a dark horse? Maybe I'm giving them a bit of a bad name there, but they're a good side, the Broncos. Bo Nix has been impressing me as the weeks are going by, so... The Broncos' defence, we know, is really good, but like we said, the Texans have got CJ Stroud. This could be a bit of a classic, right, actually.
Yeah.
If you look at both last week, so last week, CJ Stroud, best return of the season. Bo Nix let off the leash, wasn't he? It was, but it's whether the coaches go back to that battle of the defence. It's like, could it be a one-score, will it go one-score wins, will they go for it?
Yeah,
it's got the ability to be either a basketball score or a one-score win.
I think it's going to be close. Go on, Sam.
I was going to say, if it did turn into a slinging match and it was QB on QB, who would you choose?
I would go with CJ Stroud. I don't know why. I like CJ Stroud. I think he'd be... Bo Nix is very good, very talented as well. But for me, CJ. Where are you, Lee?
I'm the same in the QBs. CJ's a little bit more experience, a little bit more... a little bit of nous about him, I think. But I don't think he's going to go to that stinging match. I think at this point in the season, can either Broncos or Texans afford to go hell for leather?
Yeah, because if it blows up, it's a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah.
So.
I think it'll be close. I actually think CJ might be the difference this week, so I'm actually going to go for a Texans win. 2 in a row for them here for me.
Yes, I'm on that fence there aspect. I'm going to go Broncos just to mix it up a little bit there, because I think they're very similar in their styles and the teams. But you chose Texans, so I'm going to choose Broncos.
Sam, what are you going for, mate? You're the decider now.
Oh, God. Put me on my toes now. No, I'll go Texans. I like CJ Stroud. That's be the difference maker for me, I think.
Yeah. It was good to see him getting back to some of his last year's form, I think, last week. So, yeah.
Cool.
The next game doesn't really matter, does it? So,
what a game this tends to be this week, doesn't it? I mean, this is probably what you would argue. This is the marquee match of the weekend. Chiefs versus the Bills. Mahomes v Allen.
So the Rams and Saints, not the marquee match.
Nah, that is not game of the week. I do think this will be a close one. Chiefs are hitting some form. Now Rashid Rice is back.
Last 2 weeks has been exceptional, really. So.
Yeah.
But we'll go hell no Buffalo to start off, Ryan. When Sam is our guest, we'll give you the chair.
What's happening?
What's that? What with the Chiefs? What do you mean? What's my prediction?
Yeah, your prediction. What any comments you're going to make about this game? Anything that you think we've got to watch out for? And
it's definitely my favourite game to watch for sure. I think that both teams have so much, especially offensively, so much going for them. It'd be interesting to see what Chiefs do because Pacheco's, I think he's 50-50 on making it for Sunday. I don't really know what that leaves in terms of the running game, but Mahomes and the numerous weapons he has now is dangerous. Yeah. So like they took apart Vegas easily, and even Commanders on Monday. That again, it was just comfortable, and that's what they didn't really have at any point last year, and it's what they haven't had for the last 6 weeks or so. So they're now getting into that. Okay, we can just do what we want to do. But the Bills are great.
Yeah. Like it, Sam.
So,
I mean, the good news with Pacheco being out.
I like Kareem Hunt though. So I think Kareem is, especially with Rice back.
Yeah.
Not as much pressure on that running game.
No. So yeah, it's not like if Kelsey's not catching the ball, we can only pop it to Pacheco. Yeah. There is 7 or 8 weapons on the field. So. Yeah, it's not as simple as it was.
When you read it often, it's like some kind of Hall of Fame aspect of Rashee Rice, Juju, Xavier, Hollywood Brown, Travis Kelce.
Good as well. I've enjoyed watching Thornton so far this season for the Chiefs. He's been good as well.
Yeah,
so
Taekwon, he's looking good. Yeah, so I was like, look, there's targets everywhere.
Like, and Kelce and Noah Gray are kind of interchangeable. They run the same routes. Yeah. So if it's almost if Plan A isn't working, at least there's that strength and depth to change it up.
Yeah. And like the way they sometimes bring both of them in.
Yeah.
And so then when teams are doubling up or trebling up on Kelce, they'll bring Gray in to run that same route.
Yeah, and it's just the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's different. It's that for me, this is the heavyweight clash.
Yeah.
And I think that this is Josh will want to put his stamp on it. I think that he wants to show that he's the MVP. Mahomes doesn't really get in the competition, does he, much of the MVP? But I think that, I think the Chiefs have really started to tick, and their big names have woken up just in time. And it could be down to small margins. And I just think that potentially this could be Butker's return to form. And it could be
if it's going to be small margins, it's going to have to be.
And his experience, even he's going through a wobble, but his experience could be that key there.
The clutch moments he's always coming through with. But this has to be playoff level pressure this weekend.
But this season, I'm putting Cook almost in that same elite category as the other running backs. To me, he's on that cusp of that eliteness for me.
He needs his shirt this week. I mean, it's all right doing it against the Panthers, but these, like to Sam's point, this is almost going to be like a playoff game, isn't it? This weekend, so Cook's got to show that he is that elite level this week. I mean, Josh might step up, and it might be a Josh Allen speciality from the Bills side of it, but if not, Cook needs to step up this week and show that he is that elite running back that we all think he is.
Because the pressure is coming from the Chiefs this week.
Yeah, 100%. And if the Bills lose, like, obviously, this could go either way, obviously, and then the Chiefs' record is pretty much the same. Well, it will be the same as the Bills at that point. And you're like, everyone was writing the Chiefs off at the beginning of the season, and then
everyone's going MVP chance for Josh Allen, and it's a different conversation now. So
I just look at the Bills. They're made of a very good unit, and I think a lot of the time all their parts have to move together. And then the magic comes purely from Josh. Where I look at the Chiefs, and I think that 2 or 3 times Mahomes has got more get out of jail cards than Josh has.
Shakir's come good again this year for the Bills.
Shakir's very good. Yeah, I think.
He's had his moments. I tell you what, I've had it already. It's a Bills win. It's easy.
I like how your arguments faded out, so you just...
Yeah, I'm like, do you know what? It's going to be a Bills win. Yeah, I've convinced myself.
I like the way that Kincaid plays though as well. Kincaid's a very different style of tight end, isn't he? So he's not all about the... he makes the good runs, he makes the makes the positions. He's not really a big TD man, is he? He's not really the big scores.
No.
But he's...
Sometimes getting you downfield is a massive part of it. And I think sometimes, sorry, to go back to Kansas, I think Kelsey almost gets underrated in that sense.
Massive.
Yeah.
Just converting the thirds and the 3 and 8s and that sort of thing.
Getting it
downfield.
I want to say, he only had 64 yards this week. But those every yard of that 64 got them a first.
Was really important, yeah. So,
and that's what Kincaid does for me. He moves it forward. It's not going to be 1,000 receiving yards. It's not going to be 50 touchdowns. He is that man that makes that same run, that same routes, the consistency, isn't he?
Yeah. It's because you won't see them play every snap either. You'll see
exactly.
Come in and out and they'll go, he's not being targeted, but that
Is it Knox your other one?
Knox is the other one the Bills have got,
He makes a good impression when he comes in.
I tell you what, with naming all these players, this has got the making of a classic again.
Yeah, this is a heavyweight clash. This is going to be the one. Yeah. This is the one we need at Tottenham.
Yeah,
a good game in England.
We don't need.
You would just never get a ticket for that. No chance.
That'd be gold dust, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, these are games you want to be able to see and have a few beers with, and not be at midnight.
I've got
Monday off. I've got all the time in the world. So.
Well, I think we know who me and Sam have gone for. I think it's pretty obvious. So, Lee, you're the decider one on this one.
So I'm going for the kicking game. So I'm thinking the margins are coming, and I think that Butker, I'm not his biggest fan as a person.
As a human being, yeah.
A human being. Take the human being out of it. Under pressure, he's shown he can do that. Yeah. It's not going to be an Aubrey. He's not kicking from 1,000 yards away. It's not. But under pressure, in those moments, he's proven in the past that he's got it. And I think that he can't be missing for so many weeks.
No.
So I think they'll come down to that. I think it will be almost a basketball aspect. I think there will be flexes from both offenses. I think it's going to be a heavier scoring game than some of the other games, but not. There's going to be no team will run away with it.
No, I don't think. I think it'll stay competitive all the way to the end.
And I don't think it's going to come down to errors either, because I think the errors that they make are so minimal now at these guys. It's just going to come down to the time on the pitch, time on the field. It's going to be down to who can manage the time the best.
I read that the Bills had spent their offense had been like the most minutes.
Most minutes,
right? Yeah.
Right, yeah.
We look at when the Chiefs last won their Super Bowl, and they managed those minutes so well.
Yeah,
they were just getting the 10. They weren't going for 20, 30. They were just getting the 10, and
then just walking down. Yeah,
so it's reset. Just getting
the other team can't do anything to stop it either.
No, exactly.
No, so I'm gonna go Chiefs for this, but purely on that last minute missed block kick from the Bills to Butker to win it.
It's going to be a good one. It's definitely
going to be a good one, regardless of what the result's going to be for me. So yeah. I'm happy because
you're cheering for football this week, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. For me, it's no. Yeah. So I know now that Ryan, when it comes to my game, he's going to choose opposite to my team. I chose the Chiefs.
He's just there, just scribbling out.
Change it all now as we go. I'll tell you, the next game probably won't be as close. Rams Saints. The Saints are proper struggling, aren't they? As we sort of said earlier on, the Rams look good. Could this be a blowout? Realistically,
it could be a shutout. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What I feel sorry for them at this moment in time are these poor kids in college.
Who are playing very well and going, round one gets me in New Orleans next year.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm looking there, and the top 2 QBs or whatever, or top 2 are either going to the Saints or the Jets. And it's going to be like, oh.
Yeah, don't want to be in either.
The Saints will take the top QB, and the Jets might take the number 1 wide receiver, and they'll finish with a mediocre career.
Yeah, because
had 7 rings.
Putting an elite player into those squads does not change anything.
No.
It's like sending Saquon to the Giants. It didn't change anything.
Exactly.
It just went, here's an elite player in a very average squad.
Yeah.
He did his 4 years or whatever, and then he left and won a Super Bowl, which is what he should have been doing the whole time.
Yeah.
Look at Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
So Tyreek Hill was phenomenal at the Chiefs.
He was.
And he went big money to the Dolphins, and
it's just not worked.
And Tua's throwing it over there.
There's a point Miami run out of patience with him, I think.
I think so as well. I think there will be as well.
I do think the Saints have got a couple of good players though. It's really frustrating, isn't it? Like Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah.
And it just got some fantasy points on there because he's making the yards.
Is Olave there as well? Is he at the Saints as well? I can't remember where he is now. Is it Olave they got a wide receiver?
Yeah, Chris Olave, yeah. Yeah, but the two what? Yeah. It's just nothing else, is it? It's.
I can't see. I mean, this is probably the shortest and easiest one to answer this week. It's got to be a Rams win.
Yeah,
I can't see him losing to the Saints.
So could even be a third round, so like a third quarter starters drop kind of week.
I think so.
Save your legs.
Yeah, but when you take him a knee at halftime, it's
yeah. I can't see it past it.
I reckon
Chiefs and Raiders 2 weeks ago was just like, right, we've got the win. Just
everyone come off.
What should be here is the Rams don't even go 1st and 10; they just punt it.
Give them a chance. Sorry, Saints fans.
Have a go. Yeah, I think
stat padding punts just the whole week.
Like going for ridiculous, like the longest ever field goal. And
they let Sean McVay come on and throw some reps for the Rams. They let him come in for a bit.
I hear Peyton's back in the. So I think Papa Stafford is going to roll back the years, and I reckon by half time the rest of them will be down Bourbon Street partying.
Yeah, I think it's an easy. I think we're all convinced here it's a Rams win.
Yeah, I just don't think there's a.
So you're not going to go for if Rams don't win. Are you going to wear a Saints jersey?
Saints shirt. No, I'm not going there just in case. But definitely a Rams win.
We haven't gone for one upset or anything this week. Obviously, Chiefs Bills is.
It could be evenly matched.
Either way, but everything else is quite nailed on. I think.
I don't think Chiefs Bills is an upset. It's both teams.
Just whatever happens is.
Yeah.
It's so moving to the final game, the Battle of the Orange.
This is a good one, isn't it? This is actually
the Bengals
sneaky game. Yeah, I mean, you got the Bears who were on good form. You got the Bengals who have finally got a win from last week. I don't know. I reckon this could go either way actually this week.
It's a difficult one for me. So look at if the Bears turn up 4 quarters, they win. It's against the Ravens, they didn't. It's and it took Sir Henry, old King Henry, to punish them. They look sharp. Williams looked good. Some of the other players, Adunze looks good.
Like I'm saying, the Bengals don't have that weaponry that the Ravens did.
Yeah, they've got the players who can harm you, but they haven't got someone to give the ball to them.
Yeah.
If Burrows was in, it'd be a whitewash.
Yeah.
That's the defensive weapons that the Bengals have got. If you can get the ball to them, and if you get the ball to them early,
yeah.
They put all their eggs in that basket, didn't they?
They did. I feel from a little bit, to your point there, they got some cracking players in like T. Higgins, Chase Brown, Jamar Chase. They got so many good weapons actually at the Bengals. But with Joe being out, is a massive blow for the Bengals season now,
and not having somebody who can suit the game as QB2.
Yeah,
that's a big loss. That's, to me, a stupidity of any team. If your QB2 can't play the players that, well, QB2 at the Saints, do they have a QB2? No.
I don't know, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. But yeah, the water boy. To me, if you don't have that consistency, so you shouldn't have to change your entire philosophy by taking one man out.
No, the scheme should still be the scheme.
Yeah. If you're missing if you lost Higgins and Chase, yes, you change the way you're going to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that's what's missing from the Chiefs early in the season when they didn't have Rice. They still tried to play that way. But as soon as he came back in, it was natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And luckily for the Bills, they've not lost Josh for any period of time. And that's a credit to his O-line, really, isn't it?
But even when you saw Mahomes go out injured, everyone else stepped up.
Yeah.
As a team, they stepped up. Could the scheme still work?
Because all you got to do is hand off to Pacheco. As a basic quarterback, you should be able to pass the ball 1 yard to your left or 1 yard to your right. Yeah. So it should be enough, shouldn't it? to get you at least 8 yards on that first.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's weird when it breaks down and doesn't work.
Yeah. Because
you have to be thinking, what are we doing in training?
Well, Sam, being the guest, we'll let you pick your prediction last for this, or first. You can go first on your predictions for the last game. What are you going for?
Bears for me. Bears.
Ooh, I've gone for the Bears.
Yeah.
I'm going to go against Lee just because. So I'm going to go for a Bengals win.
I do have a soft spot for the Bengals. It's when I went to Cincinnati. I like the city. I've got a few friends from there, and but a nod to anyone who is from Ohio and from Cincinnati. I think that Williams and Co will be enjoying their Skyline chili much better than the Bengals will.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be close. But the sad thing for the Bengals, obviously, is that they lost to the Jets last week. So, I guess to lose to a team that hadn't won all season. But
when you got Daddy Flacco as your only weapon.
Yeah. Bengals win.
Yeah, exactly. You're doing it on purpose, aren't you, there? Yeah. Yeah, so that brings it to the end of our predictions for this week. Join us next week to see how Sam's predictions got on and if he takes the top spot.
Thanks for joining, Sam.
Thanks for having me. Cheers.
Yes.
Well, Snappers, that just about wraps things up for today's episode of Mind the Snap. But big thanks for sticking with us, and we hope you enjoyed the ride.
Absolutely. And if you want to keep the conversation going, you can always find us on Instagram at Mind the Snap Podcast, over on X at Mind the Snap Pod, and of course our favourite platform at the moment, TikTok, at Mind the Snap Podcast. You might even find a Ryan dancing.
Make sure to give us a follow, drop us your thoughts, and let us know your hot takes. Obviously, that you all love the Bills. We love hearing from you guys.
We do indeed, especially after our last week's rookie thoughts of the players we thought were a little overrated this season. I think every single one of them came back and had a record week, so the beers are on them.
Definitely.
So tune in next week, and as usual, we'll dive into some more NFL stories and maybe a couple more of these spicy debates.
Big thanks to Sam, our guest, for joining this week. But until then, thanks for listening. And remember, mind the snap.